Hello and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption and the man who doesn't have patience for anything. Can you calm down, Javier? God damn it. You nag more than a woman.
John? You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So,
Ugh,
you were
move.
there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
How do you kill someone in a good way?
Continue along the cliff wall here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Well, I'm not allowed to ride faster than this. So you take what you get, mister.
Careful, it's getting narrow here.
Where am I supposed to go?
Come on, boy. Horses struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
I just think he doesn't want to go back.
Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us.
Are you stupid or something? Have you heard about an avalanche?
Come on! Up there! Eppa! He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Oops. Oh my goodness.
Come on. Careful here.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah, that we're high up here.
we're not going to
You're telling
execute
me.
him, Arthur. Can't we go any faster? I know it's snow, but
Careful.
this is...
There's a drop here. Watch out here. Stay low under here. Okay, from here.
watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way. camp here. That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Well, I am not. Arthur, what are you doing? He just tried to jump off the mountain.
How you doing?
I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
Not designed for this snow.
Some bourbon fixes everything.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, can you hear me?
John, you there?
John!
John!
Over here! Out on the ledge! That's John! We're coming! That was there!
Where?
Over here!
Yeah, I can hear you saying that.
Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good, neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. You see that on the ridge?
Perfect.
They are stealing our
I'll distract you
dinner!
when you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
Keep them away. There they are. Hey. Oh God! I know I love wolves, but I can kill them, I promise.
Okay,
Hey, come back here,
before these bastards show up.
sissy. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I know there's two wolves there, but I can't skin them yet. Mount the horse.
Come on,
And
then.
this mission
Let's get
never
back to
goes
the
well for
others.
me, so this is going to be fun.
Ha! Hey,
I don't feel too good.
you'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died. An hour later.
It's
ain't gonna
okay,
die.
you just have
Not yet.
rabies.
More coming down the hill. Go!
Oh my God! I'm so bad at this!
Shit, there's more
Shot
on the
his
right.
paw.
More coming in on the left. Adelante de mí. Hey, come on, Arthur! Get out of here!
I'm sorry, it's not easy. I'm trying my best.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so. Jesus. You still with us, Marston? Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. We had a hell of a time. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Oh,
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
hello?
Can we get some help? We need some
Apparently
help
not.
here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Well, that's what I'm here for. Doing everybody favors.
We've been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
Get strong, we get warm.
Oh yeah, that's true. He has
Wait.
he has a journal as well.
Breaks, we move.
That wasn't very exciting.
Warm enough.
I guess.
Blackwater. I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago. Whenever it was. Haven't written or drawn much in the past few months. But I was missing it more than I thought I would. And finally near a store. So here I am, I guess. After all that business up north and the fire, we spent a few months in the wild wilderness, traveling down from the northern Grizzlies.
We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea.
Blackwater. Stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food wasn't easy to find and life was good. Food was easy to find and life was good. That makes more sense. Dutch had a lead for some land we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria. Or he got spooked. We were being watched by the law and that somebody knew who he was. And we never bought it. And we are wandering still. We picked up a couple of new folks in the Grizzlies. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who is pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually, we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater. Although sometimes I stay in town hunting for opportunities. I might be on to something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so tortuous and slow nobody could have followed us south and east or figure out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them was last here. I was told to expect little more than a trading post, but the place is growing fast and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there is certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living a more civilized life after so long under canvas. But I do not particularly like being this near to a town. We are living here, camping outside town mostly, hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a man sounding like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months. Arthur, have you written a whole novel? Hosea and I are onto something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with a real estate scam Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I'm not sure yet. The perfect crime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We are being real careful. It's fun working with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing comes of it, we are having an amusing enough time. It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born huckster. He's getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town we are going to bring undue attention on ourselves. But Dutch thinks he's also onto something big. His words, not mine. Bank money being brought in by boat, apparently. So for now, we are working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west into the desert country, someplace if we can. Micah and Dutch are planning to rob the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches, cash coming in for the banks coming in by boat. For once, I'm not getting involved in the job. Hosea and I are taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well. And Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness out to the west. The next day, Hosea and I carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking about a lot of other places. Coulter. We have been running for weeks. I mean, running more than unusual. No, usual. The job they were pulling in Blackwater, robbing that ferry, it turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing, while Sean and Mac both got arrested or killed. Nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl. I am not too sure if by accident or design, and seems like it might have been a setup. We took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. Davy. Then, as we were fleeing east over the Grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who had got shot in the gut on the raid, passed away. It was brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze. But we found shelter and have been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the thaw. Camp Coulter. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for. Hosea and I had been planning a robbery of our own in Blackwater, but I guess that's been abandoned along with most of what I owned. I am profoundly concerned as to what happens next. Once we leave this place, or the law finds us cowering up here. Found a girl, well, a woman, I should say. Her husband has been murdered by some of Colm O'Driscoll's boys. Nasty business. Oh, that was it? Let's talk to one of these charming men. None of these are the correct men, so let's go. Oh god, I get snow blindness. I think we're going to start with Pearson. No, don't remember his name. The cook.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
How dare you tell Charles what to do?
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right.
Oh, you imagine
Let's head
that,
out.
do you?
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope
What
I
did he
can.
do? Stick it
Never really got
between
the hang of
something?
it.
You'll be fine.
Shot himself
So-
in the hand?
You reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't an O'Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. I ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Let's look down this way.
Wouldn't call it grass. It's patches of not
The wind's
grass.
died down,
Is
too.
it straw?
That's good.
No,
No wind
that's
at all is bad, but if it's too
something
strong,
else.
they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Whoa!
You told me to stay quiet and then
Hey,
you scream out
stop here a
bloody
second.
murder?
I see something. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Track them on foot. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
Oh, this way.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Ah.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Come here, dearie, dearie, dearie. Oh, I went the wrong way. A known animal? Didn't he say it was a deer? Oh, I see the deer. It's there.
Wait, look.
Deer!
There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. You want it good? That's okay. Try again. Quite hard. You'll feel if it's too much.
The deer stood there and just, what the fuck was that? Bill, there's a freaking twig flying through the air. Where did it go? Why aren't you crouched?
Good shot. Now let's try for another.
Damn it!
Come on. You're making yourself too obvious.
Oh, shut it.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry.
Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
Oh, you are going to go for the long run. The faraway stray deer. Come on, horse, my stamina is done.
I'm gonna get this packed on my horse.
Good haul, boy. Ready to head back when you are. Sure.
I just need to finish up here.
Yep. There, boy.
Come on, Charles.
Come on then. Let's head back.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is...
Nice work, Arthur. Should be
Thank
enough
you.
meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low.
That should
Dutch
be a
and Jose
Pokemon
will
move.
have a plan.
Charizard, use Thaw!
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out.
Hello,
They're
bear.
up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. It's Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Good boy.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Can we please? I have calmed it so many times. Come on, horse, calm down.
Yeah, okay, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Ah. Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
Yeah, Micah can kill
I reckon
everyone
you're
in their
okay.
sleep.
This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
Are you done chatting now?
How's that new horse?
Chatters.
He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Easy. I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
I'm gonna hitch no name here as well.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well, well, well. What a surprise. To find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Ah, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
He burned
You
his
skin that
hand.
one,
How?
you get dumped on the floor there.
Shouldn't stick your hand in the fire.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Okay, so I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and goodbye.